I am really tired, but I am so glad I took the time now to come over here to the highest point on the island because there are just some incredible views here. I mean, I think I can even see the buildings in the distance.
Need a break from the crowds of tourists in Hong Kong? Let me show you a fantastic place to escape from the chaos in Central and Kowloon. With lots of islands, taking a boat is one of the best public transit options to get around. They're cheap, easy, and accessible from the piers around the city, and will take you just about anywhere you want to go.
Just down by the piers this morning because I've decided it's time to get off the big island and check out some of the smaller ones here. After all, there are over 250 of them, so I feel like just staying on Hong Kong or Land 2 is just not enough. All right, all ready to board and head over to a small little island.
There are several ships that'll take you to Cheung Chau, but I go with the more expensive one. It's a much quicker journey with air conditioning, and trust me, in this heat, it's well worth the extra cost.
Well, I just arrived here on Cheung Chau Island and I feel very welcome already. Could be the signs behind me. But yeah, this is a small traditional fishing island. About 30 minutes to an hour, depending on which boat you take from Central and Hong Kong. And it seems to have this really busy pedestrian street right here, right away. I don't even think cars actually drive on it, it's so small. So I thought I'd just come out here and walk around and see some of what this has to offer. I'm hoping it's a bit more peaceful and laid back than the city in Central or Kowloon. I'm sure it will be though. There are a lot of bicycles here, but that makes sense when you have no other means of transit around this island. I can see a lot of little tiny streets and little narrow alleys, even off this one. This is actually the biggest street I've been on so far, and it's probably just wide enough for maybe 10 people. Just trying to get off the beaten path a little bit. And these buildings are really, really close together because the street is so narrow. I'm really just wandering aimlessly today, but that's the whole point, to relax and not worry about where I am or where I'm going. I really have no idea. I'll consult the map in a few minutes to see where I've gone to, but the island is not even that big, so it's not like I can get too lost or too far. Well, the further I've been walking away from that main ferry terminal area, the less and less crowded. In fact, sometimes I'm not seeing any people, and this is one of the bigger streets. I guess it is a Monday today, so, and I'm not sure how many people actually come out here to visit. I think they do have a bit of tourism. I know they have a big bun festival each year, and that draws a lot of tourists, but I'm not sure about the rest of the year. Oh, I like the mural on the wall here. Well, I found a green space right over here and a little bit of an uphill, but I don't think very much. So I guess I should go up and see what's up there. Well, these stairs just keep going up. I didn't realize it was going to be this far, and it's really not, but I'm trying to save energy today because I want to do more things. And it's still really humid, even it's a little bit cooler, but I'm sweating a bit. I think this is the top though. Well, the top just came up to some apartment complexes. I think I'll head back down and maybe even consult the map because I know there are some other things here to actually see, like some beaches and some little hills to go to the top and get views. Well, I found a small park at the top of this hill. You get a little bit more of a view down into the harbor area. I love just taking a look at the harbor here with all these boats because a lot of them are probably local fishermen, people that have been doing this their whole lives, maybe generations of families out here. Well, the sun is finally starting to come out here, and the harbor looks real nice. They have an indoor local market here where, of course, a lot of what they're selling is seafood. And I bet that stuff is fresh from today. I bet they brought it on one of the boats I was watching out there. I'm not the biggest fan of seafood, but I can definitely appreciate it. They've also got a lot of other meats here. I feel like since the sun came out, I should do a little bit more on this island now that I'm here. Well, I just walked across the island literally in about 5 or 6 minutes, and there is a beach right here. I'm not a huge fan of beaches, but this is kind of nice, especially since there's only like 10 people out here, and one of them is fishing. It's pretty cool as well because you get this nice breeze off the water there. But yeah, just tiny little waves. Probably an easy spot just to jump in and sit if you want for a little bit. I'm gonna head over to this rocky coastline over here though and just see if I can't get closer to that. I think I've been wandering through these alleys for about 10 or 15 minutes and I know this island isn't that big. So I don't know, either I'm turned around or I'm coming to an open area soon, because this is almost not enough space for me to walk through. All right, I seem to have come out to more of a main street here with a few more businesses, so that's good. A lot less claustrophobic now. Maybe I'll head back to the coastline, though, where a lot of the stuff is. It's a little bit easier to navigate from there. Well, I finally got out of that maze of buildings back to the harbor here, but looking at it, I just realized that I didn't go very far at all. I was just kind of meandering through these little tiny areas, little tiny streets. I noticed they have a lot of these like courts around the city here, around the small village. And that's really cool because it gives anybody that wants a chance to like kind of play basketball or soccer or whatever else you can play on a court, gives you all that space. I think I just walked by a retirement home, and it's great. They have these murals on the outside of the building here, and they all show like drawings of like the family with the grandparents doing things. It's really sweet. So I decided to come over here because I think there's a point that's like considered like the highest spot on the island. It said it was only like 15 minutes. And there's a cemetery coming up over here on the slope of this hill. Wonder how many of them died walking. Well, the view is already starting to look spectacular, even from here. I don't think it's really much steeper. I think it's just kind of a little bit of a walk now. So I guess since I'm this far, I might as well just keep going. Now the path has brought me into the woods, and this is pretty dense. And it's not a very wide trail, just big enough for maybe 2 people. So now that I'm getting closer to the top of wherever I am, it looks like there are multiple lookout points. I think the tallest one is over that way, but there's also more trails going in every direction. So now I'm kind of confused about where I should even go. Maybe the looks better from there or over there. Oh, I think that's a pavilion up ahead. So I should be right about there. Well, now that I reached the top and it is this glorious, beautiful, sunny day, and there are these incredible views, I'm feeling more inspired to walk around and take a look. Whether I'm going to feel good after this remains another story. I have really enjoyed coming over here. It's getting a bit later, around lunchtime now, so a bit more crowded as people show up and grabbing some lunch. But I think I'm going to head back to the main island and do some more exploring over there. But this is easily a half-day trip. You could even spend the whole one if you're ambitious and you want to see more of the island. I saw a bit of it, but there are other places I just didn't go. Truthfully, I just got a little bit tired, and again, other things I want to check out today. But I would definitely recommend this if you're coming to Hong Kong as an excursion away from the crowds and the craziness of the popular areas that most tourists go.
Thanks so much for joining me today, voyaging across the South China Sea for an island adventure. Let's hang out again soon. As always, stay safe, healthy, and happy. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me today. Life's a journey meant to be shared. Remember to always travel with an open heart and an open mind. Enjoy the ride and keep your eyes on the horizon for the next adventure. I'll see you out there.